Self-inquiry is about the mind asking itself questions in order to point itself towards a certain experience. We experience the nature of ourselves. So when I say the nature of ourselves, I mean the essence of ourselves. In other words, consciousness, pure consciousness. So the first time I ever used a self-inquiry question was from Ramana Maharshi. And it was to ask yourself the question, who is listening to this thought? Ask that in your head right now. You can pause the video. And when you ask that question, who is listening to this thought in your head, you realize, oh, it's me that's listening to it. And all of a sudden, your attention moves from the question to the answer, which is never really a verbal answer. It's an experiential answer. You experience yourself in that moment. Who is listening to the thought? And then you realize you're listening to the thought. And the realization that you're listening to the thought is your recognition of your being. And that is all self-inquiry is. And there are different pathways to go there. There are different experiences to go there. I can give you another one that I recognized for myself accidentally when I was just in the kitchen one day. And this changed my life completely. The tap was running and I couldn't hear any other sound. And a thought came into my head. Listen to the silence around the sound. And all of a sudden I could hear this silence. Like the tap was running, but it was like the silence was loud. And then a thought came into my head saying, now listen to the silence of experience. So in other words, I understood it in my head, but if you don't understand what that means, if you think of experience is like noise, is like sound, the sound of the tap. So all objective experience is like the sound of the tap. And the thought was saying, now listen to the silence of experience. And in that moment was just pure consciousness, pure awareness. And now the point of self-inquiry is that you no longer need to take a pathway to get there. It's just obvious. You're experiencing your being. You're not going, oh, am I aware? Yes, I'm aware. Who is it that's aware? No, you're just there. Do you see what I mean? So this is self-inquiry. It's pretty simple. You can take different pathways. If you would like to experiment with pathways that I provide, that I've provided hundreds of now in my free community, I go through these 4 times a week, and then we have conversations on Sundays. And it's completely free. So it's a win-win. If you'd like to check that out, the link is in the description. If you like the video, leave it a like. You know it helps the algorithm. And yeah, that's about it. Cool. Take care, guys. Bye.